because it's right there in your face. It's the whole ocean that you're looking at. They separate names like Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific. And then they try to tie their water basin to the ocean. So I already made this motherfucker say Arctic Ocean. Like all the rest of the land masses that rose out of the promoter waters. The oceans is the promoter waters. That's where you get sea level at, bro. Three tier cosmology. That's it. That's all. Though the ancients said that what the fuck going on, bro. On the other side of the northern mountain range, like those in Alaska, Canada, and Russia, you generally find the tundra coastal lowlands and the Arctic Ocean. Huh? The Arctic Ocean sitting up, I already bust your ass up. So now you're back down here at sea level trying to connect some Arctic water that don't exist. The magnetic pole that you put down on the ground, it don't exist. Its true existence is behind that sun. And y'all just got the whole world cartooned out. George and Fred Flintstone. When I was watching this shit as a child, I was like, shit, this fuck shit right here. This some fuck shit right here. They really showing us the oldest stone bedrock right over in the northwest, on the west side. Over on the west side, but it's northwest. Anytime you fuck with north, don't fuck with northerners, bro. And you got their rulership, like break the North Pole and fuck. They got their rulership. Use your knowledge that they came down and warred your shit, took you out those subtropical areas where you had built all those motherfucking earthworks to Solarius. Yeah, I don't know what the word is, but that what the Greeks called it, Solarius. The sun, the soul, the one. You did. And now the Northerners rule the world with animation. The Northeast rules the world with animation. And my people so far from reality that they can't be reached. But they lay it down, lay it down. I can't do nothing but come on and say the same thing every day, the truth, because it don't need no help and it ain't gonna bend and break a fold. You catch these motherfuckers and all kind of lies, you still lean to their understanding instead of using common sense and leaning to your own understanding of what the fuck is right in front of you, bro. Because the earth is a sphere, there is no end of earth. Huh? What? Oh, that's why we can't get to the end of the earth, because you done balled this bitch up. Okay. If the continent passed the ice water over the North Pole, you simply start heading down. Huh? Heading down. Oh, now we simply heading down the opposite side of the globe into other continents. I ain't saying this shit, he's saying it. Watch how that motherfucker just keep contradicting. Watch how I just be tripping this stupid ass up. Nigga, bitch, you programmed Gemini, you ain't AI. Y'all can't beat common sense, man. Once a motherfucker understand that and have knowledge of what the fuck going on, bro. Now you heading down. Oh, now we got heading down into the ground towards south. Now south is heading down the other side of the ball. You saying this shit, not me. Now you're heading down the opposite side of the water ball. Globe. Into other continents. What other continents? If there's more continents back on the backside of the wall. Huh? Y'all done played the world so long, man, till this shit just pitiful and ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have to start back going goddamn disco and dancing and skating and shit to get my mind on something else. This shit here ridiculous, bro. We supposed to got our shit back from these bitches. Political, governmental, religious powers out of the northern regions. Man, ain't none of your ancestors was talking about none of this shit. Then I be over here breaking this shit down with true facts. And motherfuckers like they hate. Then YouTube hate on them. Them bitches hating on me and I don't even have nobody to talk to in this bitch. Just cause of what the fuck I'm saying. That crazy. In real life, it's crazy. In real life, that shit crazy. Yeah, that shit crazy. What I did. Watch that I just make him sound stupid right quick. Then I'm coming back, I'm gonna pop back on this bitch and play with some of my white boy I mess with every debate and show you how many times they contradicted themselves about how they make their calculations according to a flat stationary plane. I'm gonna show that shit in a few minutes. Cause I'm just chilling. Depending on the exact path you take across the Arctic. Across the Arctic? What Arctic? Oh, the Arctic Ocean. Okay. You raise your head and across the North Pole towards the Eastern Hemisphere, towards the east, brings you into the northern Russia, Siberian, leading down into Asia or into Europe. Same thing, Europe and Asia, Eurasia, same thing. Same thing, pimping. Y'all all together pimping. In them synagogues trying to figure out how y'all gonna goddamn take over the tropic and subtropic areas where God love, where the sun shine, where you don't get no light. See, that's how it go. I'm just showing you. North America, heading down from the pole into the west. Okay, let's go to the west side. Hemisphere lead, northern Canada, continuing down in the United States. So this how you come down. We want to go on the backside of this water, see? Because ain't no backside of the water. The backside of the water is the bottom of the ocean. See? See, I got just use the common sense. The backside of the ball is the bottom of the ocean. And the earth, anybody never been to the end of the earth, but the earth is containing this big, large mass of water that we call all these oceans. All these oceans is connected, bro. Ain't no seven seas, bro. Ain't no seven seas. It's one big ass ocean. Now, if you want to separate them, you got goddamn the North Atlantic, South Atlantic, North Pacific, South Pacific. Indian Ocean. 6. It really ain't. It really just one body of water, bro. Contained by Mother Earth. And they done claim their corners of the earth, Gog and Magog. So I'm telling you, your corner is the Western Plateau. The land of abundance. See? I just fucking with him in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I get in other moves. I just be fucking with these motherfuckers. Because everything he's saying, I already got in these lies. I already showed y'all that made this bitch tell me the truth. Make that hem him up and make him say the truth. Make him tell the truth. Straight up. Does that. Because the motherfuckers lied to the world. Across the Arctic Ocean on the opposite side of the pole, you will find the northern coastlines of Eurasia, Siberia, and Scandinavia. You keep saying the same continents, bruh. I want to know what's on the other side of this bitch. You know what's on the other side of this bitch? The same body of water. But y'all don't want nobody to fly there. Because your life going to be unfolded. That's why you got them flight restrictions over north where motherfuckers can't really go over the ice. That's why y'all used to say a motherfucking airplane couldn't fly over the bitch because it was too cold. Remember that? An airplane can't even fly over the sheet of ice because it's too cold. Then motherfuckers start catching y'all ass out there playing all up under the ice and flying over the ice and bringing submarines up through the ice and all kind of shit on this flat plane before you hit those mountainous regions. Once you get to the top of the mountain, I want to know what's on the other side, the rest of the water, because you will find northern coastlines of Eurasia, Russia, Siberia, and Scandinavia. And in North America, you'll find Canada, Greenland, same shit. Same shit. On which way you cross, depending on which way you cross. If you're traveling in a direct line over the top of the globe, okay, what we want to do, we want to go over the top of this bitch. But now you want to tell me the Arctic is flat sea level, but you got me going up a globe. Bitch, y'all can't keep on having your cake, eat it too, lick your icing, put ice cream on that motherfucker with strawberries and whipped cream. Y'all can't keep this shit to the world, bro. Y'all can't keep doing this shit to the world, bro. The world stop being cartooned out for you niggas. Nigga, we're not animations, nigga. Y'all playing with us like we some cartoon, like we some puppets on a string with this animistic goddamn fake ass, animated ass, fake ass shit y'all them green screen the nigga to death. Shit crazy. That should be wailing on my heart on this shit. I don't go fuck, nigga. I need no views. I don't give no fuck. I'm gonna drop number truth till I leave this bitch. Cause I got y'all hoes up under my thumb. I got my thumb on you bitches. Y'all taking the challenge from a motherfucking nigga that ain't got no traction. That's how bad y'all want the truth out of this bitch. And that's how long I've been on them bitches put y'all on me. After they call to the whoop the whoop. That's why I don't come out and pop for it. If you traveling in a direction over the top of the globe from North America, crossing into the mountains and the Arctic Ocean, bring down. Oh, the mountains bring me down into Russia, Siberia, and Northern Europe. Also, I'm coming back down again. From Eurasia, it'll bring you down to you keep saying the same thing. I want to know what's on the other side of that bitch. Behind Scandinavia and Northern Eurasia sits the Arctic. Oh, so you want that up? That'll be the Arctic, but we already know that's the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean, bro. So now you're trying to take some water too. You want to make that water be the Arctic Ocean, but you already, bitch, the Arctic Ocean is up in the mountainous regions, bitch, up there where you set a pole at, bitch. Up there when you say I made you tell is a water basin. Water y'all done caught from the sky. We talking about the ocean water. We talking about the primordial ocean. Then y'all having niggas talking about water rejuvenating and all kind of bitch ass shit that niggas just latched on. You gotta let all that shit go. Bust their head and then goddamn stitch them up. Y'all go ahead and then stitch them hoes back up. I don't play with them. They can't tell me nothing, bro. I ain't accepting nothing from them, bro. That's the only way you gonna reconquer. Get yourself out of this shit. You can't goddamn eat at the table with these fools, bro. You bust their head on one end, then come back and patch them up and be their physician and be their doctor and then make love to them and all this old shit. You got to fuck them all the way around, because they fuck you all the way around, nigga. Crazy as hell, man. Behind Scandinavia and Northern Eurasia sits the Arctic Ocean. No, the fuck it don't. Because you talking about this same water. But okay, we give you that. There you go again. But if you supposed to be up there on a pole, going up a globe, supposed to be up there now. Now you're going to try to drop yourself back down and say, I ain't feel like going through all that shit with you because I already got the receipts where I done bust your ass up with this dumb shit. Which connect directly into the North Atlantic. Oh, the water I'm talking about, the North Atlantic and the North Pacific Ocean. Because that's what it is, nigga. Ain't no fucking Arctic. Anything north is animated bullshit. That's what I'm telling the world, nigga. Anything is animated bullshit. And that's your rulership and power over the world. That's why you got to keep on lying and lying and lying. That's why your truth can't stand up in righteousness. See, the truth talk about stands up in righteousness. That's why I say the same thing over and over. I don't change no calculations. I don't shit. I don't approximate everything. It's approximate with you bitches. Y'all bitches supposed to be definitely on time. Because my God is on time God. On time. I ain't missed a beat. And ain't gonna never miss no beat. Because you can't predict when it's gonna end. You can't predict when it begins. But you do it through your animations and your green screen, and your brain watching and your enslavement and your fuck shit. And y'all gonna let my people go. Bitch, I'm Moses. I'm finna be Moses around this whole let my people go, bitch. Some motherfucking northerners talking shit, don't know shit. And gave these hoes a language and they turn around and use the linguistics against a nigga. Now, you're anti-Semitic, a show language. Bitch, I gave you the language. I can't be against my own language. I'm against you using it and distorting this shit and trying to give yourself power that you don't supposed to have, bitch. Because the whole world in cahoots against the true divine people. These Negroes, that's what the fuck going on in this world. Y'all nigga crazy, bro. Across the polar water. What polar water? Ain't no polar water. Or the North America, Canada, and Alaska, and Greenland. There are no hidden lands or extra continents beyond them. What you just said, I'm supposed to run into some other continents coming down on the backside of this globe. And I know it ain't these places, because these places can be seen on the front side of your globe. Side, keyword side. Nigga, y'all niggas living on the side of a water ball. Y'all these fools, 1,000 miles per hour spinning with some fake ass gravity. Nigga, it's 100% God, nigga. This shit 100% solely, the sole proprietor of the solar system is the soul, nigga. It's the sun, nigga. And he don't need no help. Know why? Because he the motherfucking truth. And the truth don't need no motherfucking help. They can't get around. They can't stop. Don't say shit about the sun no more. Don't want me to say nothing about him. Y'all leave him alone then. And all he talk about, your son. That's all I supposed to talk about. My God. And the knowledge that he bring forth. Without linguistics. Without linguistics. God ain't said nothing to you motherfuckers, bro. God ain't said nothing to you motherfuckers, bro. The Arctic Ocean sits at sea level. Oh, shit. How the fuck do the Arctic Ocean sit down here with my 97, with the 97% you gave me? I got the receipt. 97% of the ocean water sits at sea level. So now you want to make yourself part of this water right here. Your water is that water basin up in the mountains, bro. You see? Now the Arctic Ocean sits at sea level, but it's supposed to be up there at the goddamn pole. It's supposed to be so many latitude parallels going up the globe, but now you saying this motherfucker sea level. Yeah, good morning to you niggas, man. Negroes, you divine, bro. The Arctic Ocean sits at sea level, just like the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian. How? High latitude refers to position near the North Pole on a map, not the physical elevation above sea level. You a motherfucking lie. I ain't gonna say it no more. The Arctic Ocean is a basin in the northern regions, bro. And the northern regions are up in high altitudes in the mountains, bro. And God don't like them. God don't give them no shine. God come across the lands. See? Because sea level is continuous across the globe. Across the globe? How the fuck is sea level be continuous across the globe? They say that shit don't make no sense anyway. The ball of water don't even make no sense. Water flows freely between the Atlantic Basin. Nah, that's the ocean here, bro. And the Arctic Basin. What? I'm trying to ask you how the fuck the Atlantic feeding water to the Arctic if it's up there that north with that sheet of ice that you say is the North Pole that don't fit inside that 90th parallel. Because the 90th parallel circumference is too small to even fit that larger landmass of ice, or sheet of ice inside of it. See? The animation, the cartoons, you can do this shit with cartoon shit. We can play tea time and all that good shit. We can imagine like a motherfucker. That's why y'all fuck with our minds while we kids with this shit, bro. So that shit'll get locked into our spirits, bro. And in our mind, we think this shit is some true fact because we think adults and people who educating us is really telling us some true shit. But the whole time it's indoctrinated bullshit. Indoctrinating us into a system that is called a new world order. And that's what we're a part of right now, this one world order. And all of it is animation. And none of this shit reality. You know what's reality? That sun. Comes and goes, and you can see it in reality every day. Ain't that supernatural about something you can see? That means it is a being. Being means the state of existence. It is here. We live in our reality. And y'all done distorted our reality, bro. Y'all done distorted our reality and it fuck with me to my soul, bro. And in the seat of my soul, I wish I could just goddamn handle y'all motherfuckers real fucked up. For playing with niggas' minds and deluding reality, bro. The reality is that sun is the light of the world and it comes every day. And y'all got my people so fucked up and scared of the sun and shit. And playing esoteric games and all this bullshit that you're trying to hide that is a state of being. That means it's here. Being means that you are here in existence, not animated. that you are here in reality, living a real life right here. And it starts right there with that this. That's why you call it the portal, and that's why you try to hide it, because you know that's what people was tracking, the light. That's how you got enlightened with knowledge, by tracking the light. Trying to figure out where the hell that light go, and be reborn again every day. Where do it go? Where do existence go like that? And people tracking the light solo, and then next thing you know, you got a son, a mama. You got all the solar boats, Ross, solar this, solar that. Anytime you say solar, you're talking about the one source, the sun. This is what you're tracking. This is how you gain all this knowledge. You gain all this sufficient, beautiful knowledge by trying to figure out something that you ain't gonna never be able to figure out. How existence got put here. You disrespecting existence itself. You're disrespecting God. You're asking too many questions. Some things ain't gonna be made for you to have understanding of. That means you got the comprehension of God. Can't answer questions that only God can answer, man. Crazy as fuck, bro. High latitude, bro. And it said because sea level is continuous, motherfucker across the globe, water flowing freely between the Atlantic Basin and Arctic Basin. Warm water from the Arctic flows north into the Arctic, while cold Arctic water drains back down. Why you said back down, sir? Back down into the Atlantic. See, you got to control your speech when you talk to me, because every time you fuck up, I'm going to point it out. How it flow back down? So you up and down and up and down, and you know it ain't no up and down, because the sun come across the Indian, across the south, which is Africa, southeast, east, these two fucking, cross the Atlantic, in the tropic zone, bro. In some of the motherfucking areas out to the 35th parallel, it's called subtropic zones, and that's how far his light shines, bro. And then you get the temperament zone to the 43rd on each side, north and south, not up and down, bitch. And this cover all the lands that God loves, bro. And that's when you get to your high altitude regions, and you go up into this shit, and this is where you just start the maps and everything at. Shout out to the brilliant mind of the beast. Fuck you, Japan. Because you got Mars on your flag. That ain't the sun on your flag, bro. The sun ain't red. The sun represents war. Bloody war. The red represent, the sun don't represent blood. That red dot, that red shit you got on that flag, sir, that shit represent bloody war. There's Mars on that flag, bitch. There's Mars on that flag, bitch. That ain't the rising sun, the rising the east. Cause bitch, you ain't the east, bitch, you northeast. And the sun don't like north, period. See? True east. This organized is true east. Coming from this Indian Ocean over here. This is where the east at over here in this tropic area. That's the path of the sun. It don't come from northeast. So how the hell you got my sun bleeding on your flag? Cause that ain't my sun. You false representing through your animistic animation and bullshit. Cause y'all done wrote the world to sleep. Y'all done woke the world to sleep for political, governmental, and religious gain. Yeah, that's what the fuck y'all done did. That's what the fuck y'all done did in real life. So now the water got drains back down. Back down. I ain't said he said it. Back down into the Atlantic Ocean. So that must mean the Arctic Ocean sits up above the Atlantic Ocean for that to drain back down. And you mean to tell me the Atlantic Ocean send water upward to transmute water. This where you come with the water rejuvenation. This ain't think you got fresh water over there and shit and you rejuvenating shit. Bitch, you playing with our water. Because first of all, it should be around a magnetic rock that you made up that didn't exist. And you knew it didn't exist when you put that shit inside these classrooms. You know it didn't exist when you put this shit inside these classrooms. You know it didn't exist. I got the receipts that you're saying you know it didn't exist. And then you said this had to be the pivot point for them to even start creating the globe. Like I've been saying, I said that's when they started creating that globe right there, bro, with that black ass pole. And then come to find out the Rufus Niger is really the sun disk of existence. Y'all done took the sun disk of existence out the sky and put it on the ground and then God to the earth forever and switch roles. Plus you can never go to heaven. So you're going to snatch God out of the heavens, the soul of the solar system, the soul, one proprietor, the light of the world. You're going to snatch the source of the sun and put it on the ground as a magnetic rock and start hollering about magnetic compasses point towards this bitch. And you knew it was bullshit when you created it, bitch. I ain't going, bro. I ain't never going until I leave this hole. Then I'm going back to them heavens hole. Because I'm carbon 12. On the map, north is drawn at the top by convention. Oh, now you want to see. It's crazy. But in reality, up is always mean. Up always mean towards the sky. Oh, what the fuck did he just say? I mean, man, I got to smoke me a square. Oh, my bad. I had one on got me some cigarettes. I said I want to get. I had to go and give him the square because I ain't around you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love my baby. Shout out to my goddamn first lady on melanation around this hoe. See, I'm gonna make them contradict. Now listen, on a map, north is drawn at the top by convention. What the convenience? Convention. Convention. But in reality, up always means towards the sky. Our altitude up in the mountains. And once you get to the top of the mountain, which is a platform of a stage, y'all stage is at the top of the mountain. And God ain't know enough for you to come face to face with him over there. We come face to face with him on top of these mounds and on top of these pyramids because we down here on the lands and we can see the horizon when we see God coming from the east over the horizon and we stand right in his face to face like you try to make Jacob do in the mountains. See, that's our culture and you fucking it up. Up always means towards the sky, altitude. And down means toward the center of the earth. Oh, so the center of the earth, you still want to go to the center of the earth and take me back to that magnetic rock you made that shit up at? Nah, you got the wrong one now. You can't lead me back to no center of the earth with the true north and all that bitch shit. Because I just told y'all what they talking about, how they created X marked the spot. I put my thumb on them and made myself knowledgeable about what the fuck that it did. When people say traveling down into the Atlantic, they just mean moving south. So south is the outer ring and north is in the center. That's how your freeways and highways and country roads is made to this day right now. Cause this bitch flat and stationary, oh. Now you want to jump back and put a little truth in your bullshit. So south just mean going outbound and north just mean coming inbound. And we only travel east and west, correct? Fuck what? Yeah, I know. But my people don't. Cause y'all a big ball of chaotic confusion that rule the world. To anything they latch on to that y'all put out here. That's why y'all can't tell me shit. Just meaning south towards the equator, huh? Hold up. Down into the Atlantic, they just means moving south towards the equator. Toward the equator? So, I get what you say. You moving south toward the equator. This shit crazy. South, goddamn, is outbound, bro. North is inbound, bro. Not sliding down here or falling off the edge. Ocean water lies flat around the entire globe because gravity pulls it towards the center. Towards the pole? Toward the fake ass pole? Polarius, nigga, this Solarius. One dolo. Ain't no other Larius. You are hilarious. What the fuck? You is hilarious. Fun as fuck. Solarius, and that's your word. That's your word, but it means sun. The sun controls 100% of the solar system, not 99.8, bitch. The ocean is 100% ocean water, not 97% of the water, bitch. You trying to take 3% of the water and connect your water basin to the ocean, bitch. That's what's going on right here. I'm just blessed, bro. Blessed by the best. I'm blessed by the best, bro. To be able to see y'all ass and to be able to see God every morning face to face and look him dead in the face to face. And I can see those light rings. And I can see that black disc that y'all try to say the moon was the black disc. Now the moon, a big rock that just jump in front of the sun. And you look at it, you see it's a black disc. You see it's a black disc. There ain't no moon, black disc. Oh, y'all went and landed on a disc? Hell no, that's the sun, black disc. That's the hidden one. That's the mystery to it all. That's how our people studied. Y'all took our books and took our writings and took our traditions and took all our shit and intertwined y'allself into it and became Semitic off a language and alphabet that you learned from the true Hebrew motherfucking alphabet, nigga, that we created, bitch, with agriculture, bitch. That's what you done. These the facts of the world. What I'm giving you. No, there is no magic black rock pulling or rejuvenating the water. So why y'all teach us that shit? Why y'all teach us about a North Pole? Why it was so important about anything being North? In that Polarius star, it ain't no pole, Larius, it ain't no North Star. Nigga, y'all stop saying that shit. Because you feed energy into the bullshit. Go find out and call it something else. Call it what the ancients called it. Because it don't sound right being North Star. They're going to try to line this shit up with a motherfucking pole down here that don't exist and call it North. Then make up a pole and call it Polarius. Off of them shit they learned and called Solarius when they was learning about your God, bro, and writing you away from him. What the fuck going on, bro? They light come from that moon. I'm telling y'all some real shit. Rejuvenate water. That idea come from an ancient myth on early maps, legend, not how physics works. Okay, so tell me how it works. Here's how gravity in the ocean actually works. Earth's gravity, total mass of the Earth, massive total mass of the Earth, pulling everything towards its center. So y'all still using the pole concept, even when you're dealing with your gravity there. You're still dealing with everything pulling towards the center of a spheric ball. So niggas is walking around the globe and traveling around the globe like ants on a basketball, like we have tentacles instead of feet, with ankles, with no L's, elbows, ankles. We stand up, nigga, upright and righteous on our feet, on our ankles, nigga. So we standing out sideways and gravity just pulling us sideways. And that's how we maintain our feet on the ground, on the earth. Man, y'all, man, Mother Earth so mad with y'all motherfuckers, man. Mother Earth so mad at y'all, man. The sun ain't got time to be mad at y'all niggas. He's just gonna do his thing until you figure it out. Mother Earth mad as fuck y'all, man. Mother Earth contains this water. The water gotta be contained by Mother Earth. That's why you walk straight up to the water and the water be at your feet every time you pool. Where is it? Huh? At the lake. at the river. Anytime you walk up to some water, it's gonna be at your motherfucking feet. Sea level, that's where you stand up. That's the second tier. That's the 3-tier cosmology. That's the ancient cosmology. That's the ancient level. And y'all goddamn riding around on this globe with these crazy ass folks from the north. You gotta get all that shit back, brother. Come back. That was on rock. That's what on rock, bro. Cause niggas ain't trying to come back. That shit crazy. Pull everything toward the center. Now they magnetic rock. Why you teach that shit? That's where the water's supposed to rejuvenate at, remember? Right there by Tuscany and right there. See, I bust out. That's where you created the North Pole at, right there. But yeah, that's where you did it at, right there by Scandinavia, right there where you created the North Pole at. That's why I marked that spot. I gave myself a point of origin with you bitches so I can figure you bitches out. That's where you creating that pole at. Then raised that bitch up and then tilted it on 23.5. Why you use 23.5? You know what 23.5 really represents? The tropical zone. And you should have tilted it back the other way for it to be, you should have tilted it back towards the west for it to be the reason why Alaska don't get no light. You tilted it that way, that'd be Alaska should have started goddamn getting a little light, but y'all don't get no light. Y'all don't get no light. The sun don't give you no light because you're not holy people. You're not chosen. God ain't got to choose no people who was chosen when we got here. He ain't got to sit up and say, oh, I pick him. Shit, he brought us here. We connected to him through the consciousness, my nigga, through the pioneer, that shit, them Indians and faking that Buddha shit over there like they know something about motherfucking chakra and enlightenment and motherfucking pineal glands and shit, and y'all motherfucking classified as fuck. We already know everything built in that goddamn tropic and that subtropic area was built by melanated Negroes, nigga, because them Africans ain't had no goddamn sense of motherfucking irrigation system and all that shit. Them Northern went down there and tore their ass up, took all that shit. The rubber, all that shit. Them Egyptians weren't no motherfucking Africans. Them Egyptians was Negro bloodline that came up and made a goddamn desert flourish with agriculture. Land in abundance of fruits and vegetables and shit. That's why I used to be hung up on that fish shit. But I ain't seen no ancient story with no motherfucking melanated people goddamn catching and eating no fish. We ain't catching and killing, eating shit. We ain't eating death until we fucking start fucking with y'all. They were eating life. Life was sustaining life. It was all about life and nature. Here come the fish shit. Nigga, fuck the fish. Better got nobody killing nothing, eating nothing. You sustain yourself with life. Shout out to Dr. Sebi. When y'all whole ass niggas gonna put Dr. Sebi goddamn, Nipsey Hussle goddamn documentary right here, how Dr. Sebi cured everything with life. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. These folks talked us out of this world. They done talked us out of this world, bro. The center directed pull curves the ocean evenly, pull curves evenly around the planet. This ain't no planet. Mother Earth is not no planet. Ain't no earth shot. I just showed y'all the moon with a straight line ass half moon. If it was a shot of the earth, it had to have some curve in that hole. How you get a goddamn perfect half moon if it's the shot of the earth and the earth is a ball? Roll the moon does not. The moon caused the waves. Gotta give your God a little credit for causing waves. What the moon does is accept solar energy from the soul, and then it recycle energy to that north from light over there. And that's y'all business. Don't give a fuck how you got here. Ain't no Jacob, no big head scientist major niggas, none of that. Your life came from your God, Manning, the moon. That's where your life came from, secondary solar energy. That's why y'all over there playing with secondary solar energy now, creating suns and nuclear fusions and shit, creating artificial suns and shit. Can't have no respect for the sun you church. Huh? You gonna imitate and you have to come down out of power. Moving in unison don't have power. Everybody move as a unit. Unison mean moving as a unit. Ain't no boss. Ain't no God and gave no power to no other nigga to rule over no other nigga. Unisons. Unit mean one. Soul mean one. Single mean one. Fuck you talking about? That's unisons. The only chief commander around this bitch is the sun. Chief. That's commander. That's boss. That's Allah. Jesus, the sun. Because behind every last one of them deities y'all name, he blocking the sunshine. And they deterring you from the Heavenly Father that they imitating and emulating, writing these parables and parallels and folklores and esoteric meanings behind what they truly are existing. So, the answer, it can be round and still be flat, fool. Around the globe, because mass pull everything towards the center from every direction. So it's pulling water from the top up there. It's pulling water from the top. That means they got to be pulling water from all kind of directions. It wouldn't be no sky. Everything be just water. Nigga be supposed to be traveling through the center of the water to go somewhere. That means you got to get sideways on this bitch and travel everywhere you go. You got to go all the way around. Ain't no shortcuts. You can't cut through the water and cut through the water and then get to the center up in that bitch and cut round through this motherfucker and get a shortcut. You can't go nowhere without being sideways on water, nigga. Hey, y'all niggas need to stop playing with these folk. They get on my nerve. That nigga say I feel like I feel like a lot of untangled. I feel untangled when different framework work like ancient cosmology, tradition, symbolism, and physical science try to explain the world around us. In modern physics, sea level described as an equal distance from the Earth core. From the Earth core, man, stop playing. Rather than a complete table. Gravity pulls everything towards the center equally, with the surface of the ocean to curve around the planet rather than form a flat plane. What? Man. You know, that's how the northwest is on the west side, but it ain't on the best side. See, the Western Plateau is God's beloved children. This the children of the sun over here. Though the Utes said we was the children of the sun. Who are the Utes? Y'all don't catch up. The Geeches. The Gullah. Nigga, we worshiping the sun. I see how y'all motherfuckers be trying to, y'all be breaking it down, but y'all run from the fact that we worship the sun. So y'all run from that fact. Y'all run from that fact. Y'all dropping facts. I ain't trying to get into it with no niggas dog, but y'all run from that fact that we were worshiping that sun and sun God. All that shit y'all be saying sun God, God son, solar, yeah, but they still make it to them. Don't worry about it, they still make it to them, because that's where your prayers go, bro. Which causes the surface to ocean and curves when concepts like underworld or heavens are part of mythological, spiritual, and ancient models. So the heavens is mythological. Underworld, logical. The motherfucker don't need no comprehension. If I gotta put a deity in a cartoon and some fake stories about something that's real, the story don't need to be told, because the story ain't nothing but a story. Come on, boy, don't tell me no story. He telling a lie. What you say? I say he telling a story. You ain't supposed to even say lie. You supposed to say story. Story a lie. Add on. Persuasion. Take the shine, give you a little shine, cause you want telling the story. You gotta tell shit I got to do. Nigga gonna represent the sun as he travel, and he become old man, and then he disappear and go to the underworld. The underworld ain't never goddamn the sun disappearing below the horizon. Not going, then they go to high. Must be going underground. He must be floating back up through the ocean and come back and rising up. He don't go up and down. First. Oh, this motherfucker don't go down. He just go out of our perception now. Sight. Cause he started and shit. You go back into the sight and say, oh, okay, go down the horizon right there, go come up on the horizon right there. It look like up and down. He coming into your view. And he show you his altitude when he get to you. By the time he get to you, he all the way up there over your head. He had the same height the whole time. From when he come from goddamn right to left, he had the same height. He just looked like he coming raising up over the horizon. He coming into your view, bruh. From east to west, across the Atlantic, across the waters. I mean, he's up above and coming across the water, across the land. Across me coming across the ocean. Spending 1,000 miles per hour, all this chaotic northern goddamn teaching y'all going along with, bro. Not crazy. Underground, underworld, and heavens is part of mythological spirit and ancient models of cosmology, where geophysics focuses on the physical crust, mantle, core, atmosphere, and ocean tank. What the fuck this shit say? I don't even want to see what that shit say. Cause I'm telling you what's going on. I'm finished. Now this the path of the sun. Now look at it. They didn't change the location in Australia. I'm telling you, anybody, y'all ain't paying no attention. This, you see that right there? This how they come and create the equator. This niggas just say come down on the backside and going south. Ain't no more land masses. What continent you gonna run into? I'm asking the nigga what continent he run into. He keep running into these same continents that I'm looking at right here. So ain't nothing on the other side of the mountain but the rest of this water, the rest of this ocean. Cause this is the top view right here. This ain't no side view of this shit. Raise up and look down at this shit. Nigga raise up and look down. Deem him somewhere he don't even shine at. The center of this bitch is the tropical areas. Look what he love. The lands. Look what he love. The lands. This is where they get the 23.5 at. 23.5 on either side. This is where you get yellow and tiger at. Capricorn. Yeah, this where you get dang yellow and unfair at. Capricorn and Cancer, 23.5, nigga. That's your equator. The path of the sun is your fucking equator. That bitch imaginary. Look it up. Okay, class. Today we're gonna learn about the equator. The equator. Somebody want to write the definition on the chalkboard? Yeah. Now, and that goes around the globe, separates the southern and northern. They don't have to put you in trees anymore and hang you and rape you and fuck you out your ass and split you open and eat your insides and take your melanin and use it for themselves for research. This is why we don't have to put these whips and chains on your ass anymore, because we're teaching you what we need to teach you so we can just have you slave for us forever. So this is part of your enslavement right here. So read that definition again, class. I need all of you to read it. All of you read it at the same time. The equator is an imaginary line that goes around the world, which is the globe, that separates the northern hemisphere from the southern hemisphere. Good, class. Good. Now I ain't got to take your ass out there and put this whip on your bitch ass. And never forget that. But why is it imaginary? Because it's so big, so you niggas will never see it. This is your education. What we give you, you will never be able to see. Never question me because I am just like God. You see my skin tone? Hold that white sheet of paper up to that light. You see how translucent it is? So you can see straight through that paper, but you can't see through any other paper. The orange, you most definitely can't see through the black. So you know black is not holy. The holy paper will always be the white paper. Hold the white paper up to the light. You see that? That's a halo effect. That's what made me holy over you niggas. You understand, class? Yes, man. Did this in, bro. Understand? The 35th parallel on both sides. Then you had a temperament region. There's 8 more parallel. There's 8 more parallel latitude lines. And that we're gonna take you right on up into the northern regions that's high altitude. And these are the people you learn from. And you see the sun don't give them no shine. The sun don't give them no shine. God don't give them no shine. Each temperament zone spans 43 degrees of latitude, stretching from 23.5 to 66.5 in both hemispheres. When you hit 43, it's over. No sunlight. But you got it in the winter, so because the sun changes path for whatever going on. So when I gotta listen to, I can show you, I'm making it up. I'm just showing to you. I got it while I'm a people. My shit. Reconnect my shit. No. Oh, it create cold elevation, don't. Bitch, you already, bitch, we already know they in the mountains, nigga. Above sea level, passing the 43rd parallel, moves into cooler climates. So why the climates don't get cooler on the bottom of the ball, going towards south, towards the 43rd? Huh? I'm showing you goddamn God, I love everything about this down here. I mean, over here, not down here. Correction. See how to correct myself. Not down here, over here. God, like everything over here. See? Moving to cooler climates. Like the Canadian prairies and Netherlands. And then see? Y'all been talking about y'all shit so smooth. This shit just smooth as hell. Shout out to the brilliant mind of the motherfucking Mongolian. The sun shines directly overhead, only between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Shout out to my melanated baby, man. That's my Capricorn, and I'm a Cancer. And that's the heat. We got the heat. Yeah, I'm in the cosmos with it now. We got that heat. You feel me? Everything in between it warm as fuck. Hot. We got that heat, nigga. 23.5 north, 23.5 south. And I'm the north. Then I tell y'all niggas I'm taking over the North Pole. I'm the north. I'm Cancer. I'm the tropical Cancer, nigga. 23.5 north, that mean, nigga. And 23.5 south, that yelling, nigga. And that's where they get the 23.5 and tilt to that bitch with that little calculation. You know? I ain't gonna investigate it, 'cause I know it. And then you go on out to the 35th, then the subtropical areas, nigga. This God's path, nigga. This the path that the ancients was chasing, nigga. They was chasing and following the light. They wasn't following no fucking torch. The sun is not no torch. But you animated in your mind, letting these people tell you the sun is a torch. And the light barrier is Lucifer. So Lucifer bring your light to you in the morning instead of God. Y'all niggas crazy. I'm showing y'all niggas the truth, nigga. However, the sun still shines north. Those zones it is appear lower in the southern sky rather than directly overhead. Huh? Light still reaches all the way to the North Pole. What North Pole? Ain't no North Pole. You come right back and say, we just said it wasn't no magnetic rock. What North Pole? It ain't no pole. Ain't no pole. I want inside. I want inside. I swear to God, I want inside. You just said ain't no pole. Now you saying it's stretched to the North Pole. What is you talking about? Ain't no pole. You made it up. You deemed the sun disk to the ground, and we was chasing it. And to this day, nobody ever found it. Now you just says a big sheet of ice that don't fit within your parallel. Creating continuous daylight during the northern hemisphere summer's months. Huh? Let's see how I get over that in. And you had a whole lot to say right here, but you didn't write all that shit. Gemini, you had a whole lot to say when you put this on the screen. You was popping a whole lot of shit that I wanted to goddamn be able to take screenshots of, but you real smart, you son of a bitch. You said a whole lot of shit, but you just put this on the screen. So I just went on, just gently got this. But you was popping some real shit. And you know not to write it on the screen because you know the fuck going on. Because y'all hold listening at everything. Temperatures in the northern hemisphere very dramatically dependent on the region. Tropical 90% Fahrenheit to over 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Extreme desert area like Death Valley can exceed 120. That's the path of light. That's your fake ass equator, bitch. This shit coming across the face of the earth, nigga. God coming across the face of the earth, nigga. Then in the temperate region, huh? That's right before you get up to them places where them beasts just pop up at the north. So where they come from? Who is these folks? What the fuck did the moon go over there and create? These niggas howling at the moon, turning into werewolves, witches riding on brooms, sitting on moons. Moons got faces. They done went and landed on the moon and teamed up with Mars to go against the goddamn perfect one, the sun. Them hoes can't see a horizon up there, bruh. They can't see nothing but heat waves push temperatures higher. So the wind and the heat waves cause temperatures get a little higher, right? See how you fuck up? I'm gonna show you something. Far north. Or you got far north, north, true north, far north. You wanna go far north. 40 degrees to 60 degrees. What 60 still be blow good, bitch? You don't want a heat wave come through that hoe. Man, the sun don't like you niggas. Who the sun is? The Heavenly Father. Who the angel? Who they say Amun Ra? Where the Amun Ra come? Amun. Who is Amun? The Heavenly Father, the melanated primordial existence. That's the hidden one behind the light of the sun. Who the sun? The baby? No, the sun is on. He the baby. He the boat. Anything solar heals. And he do it all by himself, all as one. All in one. You niggas done created babies and Mother Marys and virgins and rods and eyes and all kind of shit. Just to say the sun is life. Y'all niggas crazy. But anyway, I appreciate whoever come by here and listen to the pop. Cause I'm gonna pop it. No, the warming is caused by continuous 24-hour sunlight hitting the land during the summer solstice, not just wind pushing heat. I know it, cause wind pushing heat over there. You need some wind to push that heat over there, cause y'all nigga goddamn died, freezing like a motherfucker. But love it. That's why y'all see these niggas out here at the Buffalo Bills football game with the leather on, the road on their skin out there butt naked, And it's snowing like a motherfucker. Them niggas out playing football in snow. Them niggas over there nigga with goddamn the beards rolled on their goddamn chest. Skin that dipping in ice water and shit. It's their nature. It's their culture. These are not your people. And everything a Greek or anything out there north done gave you, you need to give it back. The same way you throw a baby fish back in that water. You need to stop eating fish too. But my big ass still eat it. But I'm telling you what the truth is. I ain't found no story from the ancients about no fish, bro. I ain't found nothing about no hunting and killing. All I heard about is crops. All I heard about is eating and sustaining life with life. That's all I done seen. But I'm searching though. I'm still searching. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna search today. Cause I wanna know when the ancient story goddamn hunting and killing shit to eat it. For what? When we grow life. We sustain ourselves with life. That's why we so healthy, bro. That's why we was giants, bro. Technical note. You see that? 50 government documents proving flat earth. This goddamn, I'm all the way down. He don't play. Debate. I suggest y'all subscribe to him. And if you can, join and shit. Cause I'm gonna go drop some documentation and showing you how you on a flat stationary plane. Cause I got it in my mental. That all U.S. militaries make their calculations about the earth according to a flat stationary plane. I don't give a fuck how they try to change it. On my own computer, I run this system, and I got that locked in one of them 36 chambers. And I never forget that I seen that unclassified information unveiled, and I locked it in. We're gonna lock some more of it in a few minutes. Might go on and let it pop. I'm finna pop it though. That way, the truth don't need no help. Who the truth? The sun. It ain't gonna bend, break, nor fold. Cause if it do, everything come to an end. If the truth ever decide to bend, break, or fold, that's gonna be the nuclear explosion that kill existence. Cause the sun is existence itself. And y'all niggas acting like y'all crazy. I said, boom.